what's up? It's Pete. How you guys doing? I'm in Des Plaines today, outside Chicago, and crazy couple days just with work, and I know it's probably a little loud here, a little hard to hear me. I'm just waiting for some food at a restaurant. I just played a gig. But anyways, I missed Sunday Live this morning. There was just no way to do it because of travel and just some unexpected stuff in order to make the gig today. Today's gig, I'm out on the road with Fight for Fighting right now, and today's gig was an early show. Yeah, just a couple other things have happened where I've had to kind of double up my workload and stuff like that. And there was no way I could get online today and do Sunday Live. So this is, I think, the first one I've missed with no sort of prior, announcement about the time changing. Anyways, I just really feel bad about it, so I'm sorry about that because it's never happened before. So always managed to make it, be there on time every week, and it just didn't happen this week. So anyways, we've done 3 gigs in a row, I think now, and I've got a day off tomorrow. And yeah, hey guys, I see the chat showing up now. Life is busy. So yeah, that's it. Life got busy this week. There was just no way. So when I realized what I was gonna have to do today to get to just kind of make the show happen, because it being an early show and stuff, and just deal with working on some guitars and doing some different stuff, that's the way it went today. So, but we're having a great tour. Everything's going really good. We're having fun. Last night was super fun. I was in Wisconsin, played in this venue that's basically like at the bottom of a ski hill, kind of. And we're out with Verve Pipe, and they're really great. They sound awesome, terrific sounding band. So that's been really fun. And yeah, I'm just grabbing a little bite here before I got to go hop on the bus and ride. You guys are so cool. Everybody's saying all good, no worries. I really appreciate it. Yeah, there's Ryan, says, didn't know if you missed the memo. Dude, it's totally on me. It's my fault. It was I got so slammed this afternoon, there was no way I could get to the phone or get to my computer and set it up and stuff. And so I thought I was going to have more time today, but I didn't. It was a really early show. We went on at 6:30 today, which means a really early sound check. And the Verve Pipe guys, they had to sound check too after we got. So anyways, I don't want to keep harping on it, but yeah. So next week I will do it, but we are playing in Massachusetts, I believe, next week, and our sound check time is scheduled for about 3 p.m. And it's been starting generally a little bit later just because of load-ins and stuff. So long story short, I'll probably have to schedule it for a little later, maybe.
It's going to be a few more minutes, I apologize.
Okay, that's okay. No worries. I appreciate it. Somebody just let me know my food's going to be a few more minutes. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Massachusetts. Anyway, so I might just have to schedule it a little bit later next week as well. So what are you guys doing out there? What's going on? Are you going to Sweetwater when the tour is in Fort Wayne? Probably not, but I think some folks from Sweetwater might come out. Some nice people that I met when I was there recently for Gearfest. So, and I've got more videos to put out for Gearfest. I honestly haven't had time to edit. So I did a little bit of editing. I've got a Super Collider video coming out from Crazy Tube Circuits, a really, really nice boost pedal. So that's almost done, the edit for that. So I'll get that out this week, within the next couple days. I've got a day off tomorrow, actually. So, what kind of rig did I take with you? So my rig on this tour, what I'm doing is a Quad Cortex-based rig for this. I would have taken amps, but I love the Quad Cortex, so that's one reason why I'm using it. It works great. And the other reason is just that we've got 3 fly dates surrounding the proper tour. And with those 3 fly dates, it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to fly to these. I don't really want to use a different rig. I don't want to have because I'm using time delays and very specific sounds and things. It's like, if I can't bring my heads and stuff on all this, I'm just gonna go with the rig I know. You know what I mean? Dial in the sounds, get it going, and then that's what I'm gonna use for the whole thing. So, Ryan says, just don't do it again. I appreciate that. So anyways, it's Quad Cortex, and I got my 2 PT signature guitars out here, the red and the silver. I got a really nice Taylor Builder's Edition 517, I believe it's called, kind of slope shoulder. J45 style. I used it tonight for the first time. John Ondrazik, kind of who is Fire for Fighting, kind of played it last night, and it sounded really great. So it's a really nice guitar. We did a tune of his called Hope tonight as the closer, and I played it on that, so that was cool. And then other than that, the other thing I brought was a little Supro that I got a while back, and I'm using it for slide on a song called 65 Mustang, so that's fun. Works great as a kind of a slide, Supro, and drop the high E string to D, kind of for a quasi-open G sort of thing. And it works really good. Any Canadian tour dates? Not right now, Brett. Hope to see you in Pennsylvania this week, Vincent. Yeah, I'll be out there. I will be out there. And you're saying, Vincent, that I'll be right by the Martin factory. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what time allows this week. I know somebody at Martin, so maybe I'll hit them up and say hi. Let's see. Somebody's saying that my eyes sucks a bit. Van Boingo says that thanks for not doing it this week. I should be a marriage counselor because he actually talked to his wife this week. So that's good. Could you spend a little quality time with your wife instead of with me? And Ben Coombs is probably live right now, right? Or at least if he's not right now, he was, right? So who's that? Ferd saying that you've been hanging out on Ben's channel. How much time is the new axe getting? I play the red one all night, basically, except for like 2 songs. So, yeah. Nothing against the silver one. Maybe honestly, I haven't had time to change strings on it. So I'm going to change strings on it tomorrow. It's got a set that was kind of old, so I started playing the red one because it had new strings on it. It's that simple. I'm a little DIY on this tour, so having a great time, but like there's a lot on my plate, kind of just doing my guitar stuff and whatnot. So that's a whole story for another time. But anyways, let's see. Somebody's building a 50. Andy's building a 50-watt Plexi. I'll talk to you guys until my food comes because I'm just waiting on my stuff to show up. And hope your power amp isn't flopping in. Yeah, I borrowed a Matrix power amp. That's the other part of my rig, is a Matrix power amp that, I had a GT 3-channel, whatever, the 1,000 watts, 3-channel jobby, and it, shit the bed last week, 2 weeks ago. And so I borrowed GT 1500, which is a 2-channel, 2-rack space jobby from Steve Stevens. It was really nice to lend it to me. So I've got one of his power amps out, and it's working out good so far. And I've just got 2 little Sir 112s on stage. That's what I'm using for my on-stage kind of, and I can split them apart a little bit, get a little bit of stereo action. It's working good. What did I order? I ordered some chicken and rice soup and some potato skins. I ate a big salad today, so I needed to need some damn potato skins. Give me some of that. How are the shows going? Good. Last night was really the most fun for me so far. First night was actually like a private. The second night was in Minneapolis. It was a good show, but I felt like last night I was really playing, and it just was a cool vibe. It was like a little more rock and roll vibe or something. It was cool. So, did I have the vegetarian option? Well, I'm having chicken soup, so no, I didn't. Will it make your Sir guitar left-handed? Yeah, you can get it lefty. You can. You probably have to custom order it unless a store, specializes in left-handed guitars and they would order one like that. But yeah, you can do it. And there's a few of my previous one out lefty. That's okay. Thanks. Soup showed up. So I'll stay for another 5 or so, and then I should split just because I got to make a bus call. So I'll have to eat pretty quick. Great show, says Gata Mike, I think it says. I talked to you before the show a bit while you were turning up. Oh, cool. Yeah, man, good to see you. Yeah, I had fun last night, too. And Verve Pipe were great, right? That was really fun, too. Good night. I had a good time. Bohemian Rhapsody was fun last night. We do that. We didn't do that tonight. We did it last night. Do kind of a unique version of it. It's fun. Yeah, Braxall says, how am I doing? I'm good, man. Is there an Australian leg to your shows? No, but it's interesting you ask that. remember going to Australia for the very first time with Five for Fighting 21 years ago. It was my first Australia trip. Yeah, and that's who I was down there with. But not on this run. This is just a sort of East Coast, Midwest, U.S. run. Yeah. So, my favorite noiseless single coils. Well, to be honest, I use the Shure system, and it's not noiseless single coils, but it's the SSC that's unique to their guitars keeps the single coils silent. They're regular single coils with an extra little doohickey in there that keeps them quiet due to John's magic. So that's my favorite, because they sound totally like normal single coils, because they are. But I've heard good things about the Area series from DiMarzio, the Area 58s or 61s, all those different ones. I know Tim Pierce really likes those, so I've never tried them, but people seem to like them. And I like my EMGs that I have in one guitar. Got my soup here, so I'm gonna go for it if you don't mind. I don't see why not. Probably a little hot. No. Phase 95 question. EVH script or box? Or Phase 90 question. EVH script or box? You know, I quite like the Phase 95. The Phase 90 sound on it. Give that a try. I'm very happy with it, and it's small, so yeah. Tom says he's running a Blackstar and a Friedman run, both 112 combos. What's the best way to run to a TC Electronics delay? Well, you can either run it in front or you can run it in the loop of either amp. It's just in the loop, it's a little more controlled sounding, and in front it's going to be blown up a little bit more, especially if you're using gain, which if you've got a Blackstar and a Friedman, you probably are. So I would probably run it in the effect loop, and then it'll be more controlled, much easier to control. Jeff says, go eat, man, we can BS later. What kind of strings do you use? That's Buzz. I use, brain fart, Primo Slinky from Ernie Ball. Primo Slinkies, which I love. It's a 9.5 gauge Ernie Ball. Well, I feel embarrassed if you watch me eat, so I'm going to go. And guys, I promise next week that I will be there. I just have to find out what time, because I know we have a 3 o'clock sound check, so that would cut into the show. So probably after sound check, so it'll be a little bit later, maybe like 1 or 2 p.m. Pacific time. That'll be next week. I'll do it right after sound check next week, I promise. Because we should be on a more normal schedule next week, and it won't be such a crazy... Today we had to play at 6:30, so next week it's 8:30. It's a more normal set time, so... Anyway. Okay, guys. I have soup all over my face, so I'm going to go now. And thanks for the super chat there. Who's that? That was... favorite from Germanium Fubs, says Richard with the super chat. Germanium Fuzz is my favorite. I mean, the Clinch FX, I don't even know if this is made anymore, but it was a fuzz face style Germanium that was really great. Clinch FX TX Fuzz, it was called. It cleaned up like unbelievable, like such a good sounding pedal. I got it many years ago. I'm not sure, he was an Australian maker, the same guy that made the original EP preamp, not the, exotic version, different. And he made a great fuzz pedal that just had a really magic, like it was really, really alive sounding with the volume control on the guitar, just however it worked with the impedance and all that. So I like that. I used the Jimi Hendrix small fuzz face on the Classic Rock Show tour though, because it seemed to work best for whatever reason. I tried the TX and I don't think I liked it as much. That was a while. We played a Hendrix song in 2020. And Voodoo Child, and I used that on it, and it seemed to work really good. So you can hear me using that on the video. I think is out. Yeah, it's on YouTube for that. It was cool, cleaned up really nice. You can hear me cleaning up, rolling down the volume, and all that's neat. Okay, you guys. I really appreciate y'all, and I'm sorry I missed it today. There was no way I could get online. I realized I hadn't put out any kind of announcement saying, like, because I didn't anticipate that I wasn't totally news to me today that it was such an early show. And I just looked at the time. I was like, I gotta go straight to work right now, and then I just didn't have time to do it. So, anyways, thanks for understanding. I'll see you guys next week. Everybody, take care. Over and out.